Airlines are warning that the whole industry will have to be reshaped as a result of record oil prices. The price of fuel on the world market peaked at $135 a barrel. This has regional tourism ministers concerned for the future of Caribbean tourism. They have convened a special meeting to discuss ways to mitigate the effects of a situation over which they have no control. Tourism Minister Alan Chastanet says the only way to tackle the situation is through joint marketing.
That we need to start marketing the region as collectively, because we need to increase the yields, meaning the prices that people are willing to pay to come to the Caribbean, because if you have low prices, they're not going to be able to pay for the airlift. And the second one is to be able to lower the operating cost, even if it's on a temporary basis, to be able to get us through to the next phase.
American Airlines has confirmed it is considering reducing flights on some Caribbean routes as part of cost-cutting measures. Chairman and CEO Gerard Arpey says flights from New York and Miami to unidentified Caribbean destinations are likely to be considered for the chop. Chastanet says the airline is simply doing what is necessary to remain in the air.
The U.S. carriers, because of the stress that's been ongoing in the airline industry for the last 12 years, have not had the capital to keep their fleet current. So the average age of the American carriers, not just American Airlines, but all of the U.S. carriers, is 15 years old. So they're very fuel inefficient. And as prices continue, it just gets to a point where that plane cannot make money. And so therefore, a lot of those planes are just going to have to be parked.
Chastanet says although tourism ministers have no control over fuel costs, government has been doing its best to counteract the fuel price hike by increasing airlift into St. Lucia.
We've been able to increase airlift out of Canada and also out of Europe. We've been trying to talk about Mexico. We're getting Caribbean Airlines to come back in here. We're going to be opening up a new airline here in St. Lucia called Carib Aviation, which will be a small airline that will provide connecting services from Hewanora to St. Vincent to Grenada to Dominica and to Martinique. That helps because it means there are additional people flying on our flights. So it helps spread the load. And we can create a mini hub in here. So I think we've got to be bold.
The price of fuel is expected to increase to $175 a barrel in the next 3 months. The tourism ministers will discuss further effects of the impending price hike and develop a policy on the way forward. That policy will be presented to CARICOM heads of government in July. Chastanet is hopeful that the policy will be implemented immediately. Alison Kentish, HTS News, Channel 4.